The cards can reveal things that you will never see by yourself. Call me now for your free tarot reading.
She was once deemed the queen of late-night psychic hotlines. She knew your future, but somehow she forgot to check her own future for the criminal charges that were coming. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back today. In the late 90s, early 2000s, Miss Cleo invaded our television sets at 3 a.m. in the morning, her sweet Jamaican accent just promising to reveal your future, and also a massive phone bill. But there was like two major problems with her whole act. Number one is she wasn't even Jamaican. She was born in Los Angeles, California. And number two is the main stick that she would stick with is she would tell women that their man was cheating on them, which caused a lot of problems. And she didn't know anything she was talking about. She was just making shit up.
You were feeling as if she was cheating on you, weren't you?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. That's what she was.
What?
Mm-hmm.
But she could do all of this for the low price of $4.99 a minute. So to give some back history, before Miss Cleo was actually Miss Cleo, she went by the name of Ree Ferris, where she had wrote some screenplays for some plays. Her first play was for Women Only, where she played a Jamaican character named Cleo. Now, the last project she actually worked on was a play that she had wrote called The Supper Club. Now, after this play had ended, Miss Cleo decided she's going to leave town. She's just going to skip out a little bit. And a lot of these cast members have reported that they never even got paid for the production that they were on. For all the work they did on this last play she did, they never got paid. When confronted about this, like, hey, when are we going to get paid for this? She told them that she has bone cancer and can't afford to pay them right now. But, to set your mind at ease, I'm going to write down the amount I owe you and put it on a piece of paper for you. Hey, boss, you think I could get my paycheck? Your paycheck. I'm gonna do one better for you. That's how much I owe you. Just hold on to that and we'll make sure you get paid. That's what she did. Now, in 1997, she moved to Florida, where she had met two guys who had just started up this network, the Psychic Friends Network, where she was like, you know what? Got this character I'm working on. She's Jamaican. She goes by Miss Cleo. And they're immediately like, yes, let's put you in an ad. Now, it has come out later on from people that have worked for the Psychic Friends Network that they had two things that they want to make sure that was their motto when starting this business. Is one, keep people on the phone as long as you possibly can. And two, just make shit up. Just tell them what they want to hear.
I was wondering who the father of my baby was.
All right, let's take a look. The Miss Cleo DNA test. I'm solely searching for the father of your baby. Oh, it's the one that's very unpleasant, okay?
Okay.
And he's also the one that had another girlfriend while he was sleeping with you.
Yes, he did.
Yep, that's him. That's the daddy.
And it was even reported that if Miss Cleo wasn't on the right track, she didn't know what the hell she's talking about, and she just pissing in the wind and nothing sticking, they would place you on hold because Miss Cleo would be having a psychic vision. All this to rack up your phone bill. And before I reveal this last card and tell you your future, I do want to say thank you again for calling the Psychic Friends Network, becoming a part of the Friends and Family. Alright, you ready for me to turn over the last card? And, oh man, I see great fortune in your future. Oh my god, they just foreclosed on my house and repoed my car. Please hold. Now, of course, this network went all in on this character. Obviously, Miss Cleo was the biggest thing that ever happened for the Psychic Friends Network. She was in all the ads. You couldn't turn on your TV at 3 a.m. in the morning without seeing Miss Cleo predicting someone's future, and you said, that could be me. So they offered a limited time of a free reading if you was to call in. No credit cards needed. Until you get your phone bill. And then you realize, holy shit, they charged me that whole time. Which is probably equal to whenever I received my Columbia House bill when I was 10 years old and I just never paid it. It's your own fault, Columbia House, for going out of business because you allowed a 10-year-old kid to order 300 DVDs. Sadly, I'm not joking. But in 2002, it all came at a screeching halt. It all came crashing down as the Federal Trade Commission charged the company owners with deceptive advertising, billing, and collective practices. That's right, they weren't paying their bills, so the company was actually sending collection practices to collect the money from these people who'd call in the hotline. It has reported that the company, the Psychic Friends Network, actually charged people over $1 billion. The most important thing that came out of this whole lawsuit and this whole investigation, it was revealed that Miss Cleo was never actually Jamaican. She was born right here in Los Angeles, with both her parents being American citizens. And you would think that that was the end for Miss Cleo, right? You would think there's nothing else that she could possibly do. No, that's where you're wrong. Miss Cleo, she just kept on trucking. She already knew she was going to go on to something else. Where later on, she actually voiced a character in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I think the character's name is Aunt Paulette. Yeah, she went on to voice a character in a video game. In 2005, she was actually in a car dealership commercial posing as Miss Cleo. Even after all this, even after the scandal with the Psychic Friends Network, she still offered readings from $75 up to $250. And if it's your lucky day and you're getting married soon, she would do weddings. $350 and up to read your future about how your wedding is going to turn out. Miss Cleo even had a podcast. But sadly, in 2016, the readings came to an end as Miss Cleo, Yuri Harris, actually ended up losing her battle with cancer. She was only 53. Miss Cleo, as iconic as she is, she falls in that category of the late 90s, early 2000s of, what the hell were we thinking? Why did we do this? There is so many things that we could have done, but in the early 2000s, it's like we were just trying everything back then. But guys, I'm curious to know if you know of anyone or you yourself has ever called in Miss Cleo and got a psychic reading. Please drop me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you and know exactly what she told you. That's all I have for you guys today. If you guys did appreciate today's video and you do want to help support me, the best way to do that is hit that thumbs up button down below. If you're not a subscriber, you can quickly become one. It's easy. It's free. Hit that little subscribe button, and then out beside that, turn on the little bell notification and select all, and then YouTube will notify you anytime that I upload a new video. That's all I have for you guys today. I love you. Mom, I love you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Hey, if you want to watch another video, click here. If you want to subscribe, click over here. As always, thanks for watching, guys.